Joining me now, the A-Team. Today we're joined by Democratic consultant Hank Scheinkoff, Fox News legal analyst Lee Sweal, and author columnist Fox News contributor Jedediah Bila. Welcome to all of you.
Thank you.
All right, so the president, well, Jedediah, begin with you. Continuing his road show today with these scare tactics, saying we're shooting the economy in the foot, Republicans are, if they let the sequester happen. Where do you see this all ending up?
You know, I don't know. He did the same thing when it came to entitlement reform. Every time you talk about reforming, Medicaid, Medicare, he pulls the same scare tactics out. And, I wish he would be so concerned about our $16.6 trillion debt as he is over these sequester cuts. I don't know how it's going to wind up. I hope that Republicans don't cave on taxes. This isn't an issue about taxes. This is an issue about spending. And they already gave in on tax hikes. So this is President Obama's responsibility now. Show them care about spending.
There was a Wall Street Journal piece yesterday saying that both sides might be a little closer than each may realize, because in the past, Republicans have agreed to close loopholes to increase revenues. And for their part, Democrats have agreed to some cuts in entitlements. So do you think we're close to getting any kind of a deal, or it's just wishful thinking, at least on my part? Or perhaps the Journal?
Well, no, it's great wishful thinking on your part. That's not what's involved here, though. The president has one agenda. Again, we've said it on this program a lot. Yeah. Take back the House in 2014. Blame the Republicans for the cuts. Look at the stories today in the New York Times on the shipbuilding industry in Virginia alone and what this might mean to jobs there, which they will blame directly on the Republicans with the hope of costing them the House.
So bottom line, you think the sequestration will happen? I mean, I
think so too.
And beyond that, do you think a lot of Republican congressmen will lose their jobs in the midterm election? Because it's like the finger pointing is right toward them, and they are really taking the brunt of this with these scare tactics that are seemingly effective.
Scare tactics. That's really what they are. I think what the American people are hearing, oh, our airport's going to be closed down. We're not going to be able to predict the next hurricane, storm Sandy or something like that. That's not going to happen.
How's this for scare tactics? I want to show you this quote from House Judiciary Committee Chairman Bob Goodlatte from Virginia, the Republican, stating, "It's abhorrent that President Obama is releasing criminals into our communities to promote his political agenda on sequestration. The Department of Homeland Security," this is reaction to this, "the Department of Homeland Security has basically started releasing hundreds of illegal immigrants held in local jails in anticipation of these automatic spending cuts. We don't know what crimes, well, someone knows what crimes they've committed, but you're talking about the potential for releasing violent criminals into the system and just perhaps using this as an excuse to make a point."
Seems to be an extreme measure to make a political point that, all hell will break loose if we don't do something, if we don't follow the president's agenda on this point. But I think it is key that the president, once again, has won the marketing war on this. Public opinion, at the end of the day, I think will be on his side, and it will hurt Republicans in the next election.
We'll have to leave it there, take a quick break, and come back with the A-Team. Back to you, straight to you, Lee Sweal, when we return from break. Stay with us.